How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the easiest way to score on FIFA 21. Possibly the most OP way, because it doesn't really require much skill. Quite an easy thing for you to do. If you do enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel. We are uploading on our second channel as well, where the Road to Glory takes place and everything along with that. So if you guys want to tune in, a link in the description and will be up above me. So this is something that's been viable in the game for quite a while now. I did a Twitter post about it not long after the game came out, and I've seen a few people recently saying it doesn't work anymore. So I wanted to make this video to show you guys how to do it and actually when to do it, because a lot of people get it wrong. And it's all to do with what I call the analyst cross. Because it's just so effective, and it's something that I use quite a lot when you hit quickly on the counter. So we're going to break it down and show you guys exactly how to do it. The one thing that I do recommend doing before you try and do this cross is changing your crossing to assisted. It's a little bit easier for you to do, and there it is on the volley, banging that one in. So if you change it to assisted, it's just going to make it a little bit easier for you to execute the skill, execute the cross exactly. And we want to show you exactly when we can be doing it. So what are the buttons that we're actually using here? We are using R1 and square on PlayStation and RB and X on Xbox. But we also do a different variant of it where you do R1 and square again. So what is it? It's like a driven threaded cross, right? And when you do it with R1 square, that will do exactly what it did on screen there for you. And then when you do it where you double tap the cross button, the X or the square button, it will keep it more along the ground. And I'm going to show you some instances in a minute on exactly when we're looking to do the one closer to along the ground and when we want to do the one further to the back stick. It is absolutely phenomenal on the counter attack. You know, if you can get the ball out wide and you can look for this cross, it's a very, very easy way to score. Now, there is a few things that you need to take into account when you are doing it with regards to the opposition, the position of your players and so on. So we're going to go ahead and look at that in just a second. But you can just see how, you know, we pick up the ball here, 63rd minute. We're going to break away and we're going to go ahead and get the ball out to the wing. And once you can do that, and that's the thing that you're looking for, this is where this cross can work. If someone sits back really, really deep, it's a little bit harder to get this cross off. You have to be so quick on the counter. But you can see here, CR7 breaks away, and that is an absolutely beautiful cross. So now let's go ahead and look and see exactly when you should be doing it and how you guys can execute it. So then, to break it down and analyze it for you, what exactly are we looking for when we're going to execute this cross? Now, you can see we get into a great position here to look for it. What you have to pay attention for is the gap between the goalkeeper and between the actual defenders. So you can see here, we have got quite a big gap, right? I see a lot of people doing it when the gap's only like that. That gives the goalkeeper a chance to come and claim the ball very easily. So we're trying to make sure that we've got enough room in here to whip the ball in like that and attack it with our attacker. Another key thing to take into account when trying to execute this cross, who is the opponent controlling? It's a little bit harder to have it work when they're controlling the man already in the box. Now, it can still work. I'm not saying that it won't. It can still work very, very effective. But it just makes it a little bit harder because they're already there and they're already ready to defend. So in this scenario, as you can see, we're going to look for the R1 on PlayStation. And then we're going to execute square. Why is assisted important here? Because the assisted helps you with direction. If you're pointing the left analog stick slightly off, like say here, it will go there. And then it means that you won't execute it very well. So you want to do RB and X on Xbox. Assisted crossing makes that a little bit easier. So you can just see, flies it into the back stick. Goalkeeper has absolutely no chance. And that is, it's pretty much full power. I mean, it's not bang on full power, but it's not far off. I mean, you'll see here in this example, when we break the ball away, just to show you, Rashford lays the ball out to Mbappe. Mbappe with a fake shot that I always tell you guys to do. We break, and then we can see a brilliant, brilliant opportunity to whip that one in. So let's just go ahead and look at the power bar for you as well, so you guys can see that exactly. Mbappe gets through, and then there you have it. So just over 2 bars in this scenario. scenario. So we want to whip it. There's a lot of room for us to take this, and we're just going to hit it straight on the volley. We're going to click the B button straight away. We want to make sure that we don't take a touch. We don't try and bring it down. That's one of the other key elements, because they hit it at, like, you know, the mid-rift, they will always get a volley on. Now, I'm obviously using my Road to Glory team here, which is a very strong team. You might be using Rashford, Lucas Moura, whoever it is. It still works very well with them. This has been in the game for a very long time now. So this is the key difference, right? What you want to take into account, all the ones that we've seen so far have been R1 and square, RB, X, and RB and X. What we want to do here is an R1, square, square, where you double tap the cross button. RB, XX, double tap the cross button. Why is that a difference? Now, the R1 square is better when you've got further distance to travel. So say your guy's more at the back stick. The R1 square square, the RB XX, works well when the distance to travel is a little bit less, because they whiz it in so hard with the normal R1 square. Sometimes you can completely miss this man. So as you can see, it keeps it on the ground. Look at the ball. It's hardly left the ground in this particular scenario. And then it just means that Mbappe can hit that in. As I said, first time. We're not messing around. We're not doing anything silly with it. We just want to get it straight away into the back of the net. And you can look at it. Just the wing play so easy. Look at the defensive line. Again, if people are running a really, really deep defensive line, it's not going to be possible for you to do. But if their defensive line is high and you've got these strikers making those runs into the box, look for it. Remember, take that key note. Where is he controlling? And then we can go and play that cross. Boom. Mbappe finds the back of the net. Really, really strong, really, really effective, and such an easy skill, and it's not even a skill element for you guys to bring into your game. There's so many times when I break away on a counter in Weekend League and I'm down the wing, normally people do a fake shot stop, they just come back in, they do anything else than what you would, you wouldn't normally look for a cross, because crossing on FIFA 20 wasn't that good. But this year, you can look for this so effective. And again here, Ronaldo, remember what I said, if it's closer to the near post, you're going to look for the double tap cross instead of the normal cross. Keeps it along the ground. Mbappe slots that one into the back of the net. And just one example here for you with the controller enabled. I know a lot of you guys say, can you get a controller on screen? When I play on Xbox, you can't use this software that I've got here, unfortunately. I am going to be looking at upgrading to a GoPro camera, so you guys can actually see the buttons that I'm pressing directly on the camera. But Mane breaks through, Son's there, back stick, boom, lovely goal. So I've explained how to do it and how you guys can implement it into your game. So go and have a practice with it. Don't forget to change the crossing to assisted just to make it a little bit easier. You can still do it with semi. However, I just find it easier for the majority of people to do with the analog stick. You know, if you're slightly off, it makes it harder for you guys to do. Let me know if you have success with it down in the comment section below. And if there's anything else that you guys think is really strong at the minute and you would like to share with the FIFA community, I'm happy to make the video. Thank you guys all for watching. Remember what I said with regards to the second channel. We do also stream over on Facebook Gaming. A link is in the description for that, along with the Twitter and everything else. And we are posting more on Instagram as well. So if you want to stay up to date with what we're doing, head over to the Insta. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.